Tips and tricks to help you maximize the impact of your resume. The resume CV is not just a document, it's a window to the world. It's your window to the world. It's your personal marketing tool, your sales document, your first impression, and your ticket to the interview. Today on Tuesdays at 2, episode number 229, I'm going to break down my top tips and tricks to help you create a resume that commands attention, delivers impact, and gets you through that vital first door. I'm Martin Buckland, a global executive career management practitioner and a global executive resume and CV writer. Today we're going to talk about something that's too smart ambitious professionals still get wrong: your resume or your CV. Many people get it wrong. There's a huge club out there. They have no idea on how to create, craft, build, form a resume. Let's start with this truth. Your resume is not designed to land you a job. It's designed to land you the interview. The resume, your resume, must spark enough intrigue and excitement that the decision maker says, I need to interview this person. Think of it as your personal brochure. And like any great brochure, it must highlight your best selling points, your proposition, be visually easy to read, and make the reader want to know more. So stop treating your resume, your CV, as a list of duties. It's not focused on your responsibilities. It's your sales pitch on paper. The top third of the first page, what I call above the fold of your resume CV, is prime real estate. If you don't grab their attention here in this top third, they won't read the rest. So start with the directive, the specific title of the job to which you are applying. The next line, you must have the top 4 hard skills. These are the business skills that their potential employer is seeking in the job notice. So scrutinize that job notice and think, what are they looking for? What are the top 4 hard skills, business skills, functional skills that they're looking for, and put them right underneath the job title. The next is your personal brand, your unique promise of value, your differentiator in 15, 17, or 19 words. Follow it with a brief profile, 4 to 6 line, soft skill summary, margin to margin, containing what one word describes you. Don't have a wussy word. Think of a word that is strong, resonating, powerful, that you will be prepared to defend in an interview. Your leadership and your communication styles, and what you're renowned for business wise, not personal wise, business wise. Make sure this section is punchy. It has some punch to it. Below are the hard skills. These are the business functional hard skills pertinent to the job applying. So when you are compiling the resume, think hard about your skills. If you were looking for your own resume, your CV, what business functional skill level specific buzzwords would you have in your resume, your CV, for you to be found? Now we enter the detailed professional experience section where people let themselves down. This is where you outline your job titles, your dates of tenure, and your employer's name. The only responsibilities on a resume CV today are the number of direct and indirect reports, your CapEx and your OpEx budgets, your P&L, plus, if you have it, the number of office locations you are responsible for, or the countries where you have staff located. This is where so many learned business professionals fall flat and let themselves down. The applicant immediately becomes uncompetitive. They want to see what you achieved, your performance, your accomplishments. I cannot emphasize this enough. Put it this way: would you hire someone who fails to show you any accomplishments but highlights their responsibilities? Let me repeat that. Would you hire someone who fails to show any accomplishments but highlights their responsibilities? No, of course you wouldn't. Doesn't make sense. Every bullet under your experience should shout out, how did that bring value? How did I move the needle? How did I make money? Did you resurrect the company through transformation? The list goes on and on and on. So something like increased revenue by 35% in 18 months, reduced operational costs by 10 million, expanded regional market share by 15 to 40%. Numbers, metrics talk, vague claims don't. However, just because you increase revenue by 35% in 18 months, you now need to tell a story. A story. I don't call myself a resume writer anymore. I call myself a storyteller. I tell stories, seductive, exciting, metric driven, hopefully, stories about my clients' accomplishments. And I use this tool, the acronym STAR. So situation, task, action, and result. Situation, task, action, and result. So how about this? Situation is uncovered a need to raise customer intrigue, brand awareness, and revenue for the pioneering laminate equipment. The task evaluated the niche global market, devised an aggressive marketing and sales strategy aimed at capturing brand attention and fortifying the product's uniqueness. The action executed the sales strategy, backed by new marketing collateral and a recharged, excited sales team, each with specific sales targets. The result: propelled sales by a massive 35%, reposition the laminate equipment as a global product, and sharpen the company's competitive edge. Which one sounds more impressive? Does that last one with a star? That is the aim. In today's world, your resume, your CV will likely pass through an applicant tracking system called ATS, applicant tracking system. That means no fancy graphics, no graphics at all, zero graphics or tables that could confuse the system. Zero shading. Shading is a no-no. No headers or footers for critical text. ATS often cannot read the text within the footer or the header. Include keywords from that job posting. That gives you extra points with that ATS system. If your resume doesn't make it through the system, that ATS system, no human will ever see it. There are some forthcoming videos I'm filming for my YouTube channel, Martin Buckland, on the specifics of ATS system. I will break it down in detail because it's like a whole long laundry list of stuff you cannot do because it's a computer. You can never beat a computer. Hiring managers are busy. You have seconds, split seconds to make that first impression. Stick to 2 pages for careers between 6 and 15 years. Anything over 15 years and senior executives, you can go to 3, but don't have padding. Don't have padding. Use a clean, modern font. No Times New Roman, no Comic Sans. Think Calibri, Arial, or something similar. Be consistent in formatting those bullet points, those dates, and those job titles. Don't be out of consistency. Here's one of the biggest mistakes I see. People send the same resume everywhere. It's called resume blasting. Blasting. Don't do it. You actually get more responses from sending 10 targeted resume CVs to over 100 blasted resumes. So target each time, customize your resume to that particular job. Each role deserves a resume tailored to the specific job requirements, the language of the job posting, the company's culture, and ensure you replicate those key buzzwords for each position applied. Yes, it takes more time, but it massively uplifts your chances of success. One typo, one sloppy error, and that's all it takes to move your resume to the no pile. Triple check that spelling and grammar. Don't rely just on that Microsoft Word spell checker or grammar checker. Have someone else, or maybe 2 people, review it. Read it aloud to catch awkward phrasing. Details matter. You only have one chance to make that first impression. So here is my final message as I wrap this Tuesdays at 2 up. Your resume is your business card, your pitch, your first handshake. Treat it with care. It deserves. Make it clear, compelling, customized. It's your first impression. Remember, your resume gets you the interview. You get the job. Thanks for watching. If you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll mention it again, Martin Buckland, where you will find a vast array of videos encompassing all facets of executive career management and executive resume and CV writing. Your career is your business. Manage it like a business.